Right now, when you're watching this video, it's the official Black Friday, and that means you're looking for some deals. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share a few of them with you, and they're kind of being found in the most unlikely of places. So you've tuned into this video today hoping to find some amazing deals for Black Friday. You want to know where they can be found, and you want to know how good of a deal it is, and then you can justify if you decided that, this was a waste of your time or not, or if you're going to leave some nasty comment in the comment section. Well, let's get started. Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here, and thank you again for hanging out with me on my channel today. Now, Black Friday will mean something different to everybody. It's got to be 50% off the original price, and other people are going to say it's got to be 25% off or 75% off. No matter what kind of deal you're looking for, I'm looking for a little bit of honesty. I'm looking for a little bit of clarity, and I want to make sure that players aren't getting bamboozled. And there is a lot of shenanigans going on out there today. I had a few Discord members send me some postings. I got a few emails from a few other people saying, look, this store's having 15% off everything. This store's having 20% off everything. But what a lot of those stores don't know that I might be doing is keeping a track of their inventory. And some of these stores are taking inventory off their site before they list their Black Friday deals, which means they've taken some stuff off. Let's take some time walks and some power stuff off. Now let's give 25% off or no tax or whatever. But really, they're still going to do it on products they want to clear out the door. So it's not blanket across the board, no matter how you may look at it. Things have been altered to make it seem like it's a certain state of affairs when really it's not, because bigger game stores usually have a ton of stuff for sale. And sometimes they alter that stock. They will take things off. They will take it out of inventory for a day, 2 days, 5 days to make sure that that product doesn't get that same discount, because really that's not what they're trying to move. That's not the product they want to have disappear. And that means when you're looking for some clarity in what you're trying to find, if you're a singles person, you just want to have like a 15% off on a card you want to have. You want to pay no tax. You want to pay free shipping. There's things you're looking for. Not that bad of a deal. Okay, you can find those things. They're out there. Black Friday or not, depending on where you're shopping, these things do come around. But here's a few things I thought maybe we should mention. With the prices of booster boxes the way they are, and some of the cards contained within these boxes, there is a lot of good opportunity out there for products that nobody's looking at. And that's where I thought we would start today. First, take a look at this one. The first product I want to share with you is the Lost Caverns of Ixalan English Draft Booster Box. This box is $160 Canadian. Now, if you compared this against a new Play Booster box, it's $57 cheaper to buy this box than to buy a Play Booster box of Karlov Manor. At the same time, this is a Canadian pricing I'm showing you on the screen. So if you're in the US, you would have to take off around 35 to 40% to find out the true Canadian pricing. But the fact is, it's a pretty cheap product comparatively against anything else we've got out there. And here's where it gets a little bit saucier, a little bit better. Yeah, you could have this for a draft night. You could have it for a chaos draft. You could have it for your own mini pre-release. But when you look at the cards inside and you take a look at things like the Bloodletter, which is like a $35 to $40 card still, and the fact that this thing, yeah, it's a mythic, but you're going to have a good chance at some of these cards. And when you look at the next sheet here, you can see there's tons of cards like the Lost Cavern of Souls. No, you won't get the cool borderless editions, all right? You're not getting that crazy stuff because those were only found in the collector boxes. But as you go down here, there's $4, $5, $15, $20 cards inside this box. So even if you open it, had your draft or pre-release night, pooled the cards together, you could actually get a good return on investment too by trading or selling some of these things in for future lines of credit on other bigger cards later on. Like basically, I always say you should be taking these cards when you sell them and moving them into a dual land. Move up to something really cool over time. But the fact you could play and enjoy this product at a cheap price just compared to all the other stuff, I can't see why things like this aren't considered a deal yet, because they really are. And it doesn't have to say Black Friday on it. It just means you have to look at the products from a slightly different view of perspective. And you can see some of these really good deals. Now, when we take a look at our next one here, I want to share with you guys, of course, Phyrexia, All Will Be One. Now, this product is again $159.95, okay, for the English draft box. I'm using this one as opposed to like some of these set booster boxes, guys, by the way, because when you look at a draft night, you could share this price among 6 friends, and it's pretty cheap, isn't it? I mean, guys, when we're breaking this down among 6 people, you can see where things are going. Now, here's the other thing. When you look at things inside Phyrexia All Will Be One, you can see these $5, $16 cards, 50-cent cards, dollar cards, the Dark Slick Shores. You've got decent cards inside here. Then, of course, when you jump over to Mythics, things can get crazy. Look at the Mythic spread here. Look at Elish Norn. Look at the Carnage. Look at the stuff they've got for $5, $6, $10. Then you've got Atrax of the Grand Unifier, these $20, $30, $40 cards. Again, you won't get the crazy versions, but you can get the base version. You can get some decent stuff inside these boxes. And when you compare it against anything, even in Bloomborough, which I love as a set, the value is really here in terms of the secondary market. You might get lucky, but even if you didn't get lucky, you would get to have a lot of fun with these products. Now, if you're in the US, if you guys are not here in Canada, you don't care about the Canadian pricing, you can just go on Amazon. Assuming you can trust the seller you find and you can get it shipped to your door. Look at this, $105 US. Now, again, I would want to make sure this is a reputable seller. I'm just showing you a random screenshot that I took. $105, okay, for Phyrexia All Will Be One. That is insane to me about how some of these prices will be. Now, when we take a look, of course, at the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, the interesting thing is it's $134 from this vendor. And I look and you compare it against the Phyrexia All Will Be One, and the price really kind of favors Phyrexia, doesn't it? It really does when you look at the breakdown of all the cards. But the fact this one here is a little bit more expensive actually means if you have a chance to get it in Canada, it's cheaper here when you take the conversion rate in process. That it's better to buy it in Canada if you can get it shipped over somehow, but kind of crazy to think about. Now, I could have gone on and showed you guys multiple boxes that are cheaper than a lot of the Black Friday deals that we've been presented with for us to look at and say, look, this is a good deal. Buy this, Timmy. And you sit there and go, I'm not a Timmy. I know it's a bad deal. And it's not what I'm looking for. Because that's the other thing is, if you're a singles person, you don't care about the sealed products I just shared with you. You don't care. You're looking for tropical island. You want to get your hands on a tundra, a scrubland, a dual land of some type. You want to go and get Eureka. Maybe you're looking for Jihad, which is like way back in the day from Arabian Nights, and it's like one of those banned cards, but you need it for your collection. You might be looking for some of these rarer cards and hoping you can find a deal at 10, 15, 20% off. The good news and bad news, those deals are out there and they don't have to be on Black Friday. The bad side is they can be a lot harder to find. You have to find a seller, a vendor, somebody you can trust, somebody that's verified. You might have to go through eBay to get it, to find that deal. But the deals aren't always the ones you see in front of you. They're the ones you're not thinking about because you're being distracted by other things that people say are a deal. A deal is what you make of it. A deal is in the eye of the beholder and what they value the most. For some of you, today's video might be a complete waste of time and you just like hanging out with me saying, yeah, I get what he's saying, but I don't care. Some of you guys might take this to heart and say, you know what, that's some pretty good deals. I'm not saying you should shelve this stuff like I did back in the day. Even I don't buy multiple boxes anymore, guys. But that doesn't mean that you can't treat one of these things as like a remastered box and say, I'm going to buy the Lost Caverns of Ixalan because it's half as much as one of these boxes, less than half. I'm going to buy that box, hold on to it, and 5 years from now, I'm going to draft with some friends on a Friday night. You may even put the date that you're going to open it. The thing is, if you do that several times over with multiple boxes, you could be drafting individual dates for years. And you could line them up when the real remastered products that you're overpaying for come along because you saved money back in the day buying boxes that were going out of stock, out of style, and nobody was thinking about it. But maybe that's the nostalgic piece in me saying I think that's a good deal. Either way, I want to thank you for hanging out with me today on the channel. I hope you guys had some fun. I hope I put a few thoughts in your head on what you should be looking for out there, at least what I would be looking for in my opinion, and maybe I've put a little thorn in your side and ruined one of your purchases. And now you're sitting there going, oh, you ruined it for me. I was going to buy that. Either way, guys, have a great day. Be safe out there. I look forward to seeing you for the top 10, the hottest selling cards in Magic on Saturday. And don't forget, Sunday is the reserve list top 10 as well as the Patreon giveaway for the month. So don't forget, the Patreon live stream is 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're here every Sunday with the live stream, and I'll see you guys then. Have a great day, and thanks again. Hey guys, thank you again, and a big shout out, because I got some amazing patrons on this channel. They kind of are the unsung heroes. You don't really see them or hear them until the end of these things, but they're very active on the channel, and they allow for this daily content to happen. So thanks again for that support. Thanks for being there and being part of Team Mox, man, you Moxomaniacs. And I will see you, of course, this weekend with a lot more videos, everyone. I wonder what people will say. Here I am recording this. Ramble jamble! You made it till the after party. Oh boy. Oh boy, you can see we're in trouble. We're in trouble, but we're here at the end. I hope people get an idea what I would be looking for. I would be going for some of those sealed boxes as opposed to some of the things I see offered, okay? And I would go for singles over certain things, but I noticed a lot of singles got pulled down from websites about 2 days ago. I didn't make a big thing of it because I wasn't sure if they sold or not. But then I got some back channel information that said, yeah, a lot of this stuff got pulled down by stores because that's not the stuff they want to give a deal on. So it is what it is. Stores are entitled to put what they want up for sale, but it also means we as the players don't have to buy what they're selling. We can just pass and move on, and hopefully next time the LGS has some stuff that we really want. You guys let me know, okay? Because I noticed a lot of stores out there offering some deals. What was your best Black Friday deal you found? Let me know. Guys, have a great one. I will see you guys soon. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, like 12 hours from now. Guys, just come on. Give me 12 hours. 12 hours. 8 hours at most, okay? Just 6 hours. 3 hours. Just give me an hour. I'll get another video.